Did you see the Transformers trailer?
Whoa.
I did.
Thoughts?
I would have loved if it was just straight up Beast Wars.
Thank
That
you.
would have been
I feel
awesome.
you on
Listen,
that.
I watched the trailer, right? I watched the trailer, and as soon as I saw it, right, I saw Optimus Primal come out of nowhere, and he's like talking, and I'm just like, all right, why is Prime here? And like he just came around the corner like he was already here. Aren't they supposed to be on another fucking planet? Like, what?
It's supposed to be like New Earth.
That's what I'm saying. Like
supposed to be a
they
whole
cut from
nother- you're right.
they cut from the dude in the car, and then we see Primal, and then we see Prime just skate around the corner like he was there the whole time.
I would have just loved, just give me regular.
Just give me regular,
Beast
yeah.
Wars.
Just give me the Maximals. I don't need nothing else.
Beast Mode.
I don't need nothing else.
So
That's
fire.
what
It was
I
hard.
got-
It was
that's-
fire.
that's
It
when
was
I
like
got
6
into
a.m. back in the
Transformers.
day,
Yeah,
right? 6:30 a.m.
bro.
Yes.
That show was dope, bro.
That's when I got
It was
into
dope.
Transformers,
Right,
was
right.
Beast Wars,
So
bro.
for me, it's like, listen, if you're gonna give me Prime, I love Prime. I'm not gonna lie, I love Prime, but I'm good with Optimus Primal 2.
Yeah.
I'm okay with just that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious to see what angle they go, but they already got me mad. I'm not gonna lie to you, they already got me
It would have
mad.
just been a nice, fresh take. Because,
Yeah.
look, Beast Wars hasn't been like a thing since
We were kids.
the early 90s.
Yeah.
I watched it on my way to school, and all we got from then was the regular old Autobots, the
Yes.
Decepticons,
Yeah.
through the cartoons,
Right.
through the movies.
Right.
Like, just give me Beast Wars.
Right,
Just
I
do
agree.
that.
I agree. You know what I mean? Like do a multiverse or whatever you want to do. Like that's fine.
Whole nother
But-
world.
Yeah,
no
but
Shia LaBeouf.
you, yeah, no. We don't want Shy. We don't want Shy. We don't want Shy.
Completely erase him.
Although I like Shy, I liked him in the
He's a good guy,
movies.
but I don't want him in
But
the movie.
I don't want him nowhere near my Transformers anymore. Moving on. I saw the new Indiana Jones trailer, and I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit's fire. That shit is hot.
I ain't see it.
Yo, listen, he got me hyped. It looks good. Looks good, man. Looks good.
We talked about it on GHR,
Yeah.
and I don't. To be honest with you, I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't care how it looked. I'm just so unbelievably angry that Hollywood can't come up with like an original idea.
You know what? I'm with you. I am with you with that, bro. Because now, did you see the Cocaine Bear trailer? They said that that's a real story.
That shit looks
No, I didn't see
fire.
that.
Okay, so there's a story
about
out
it.
there. There's a movie, and I want you. I'll send you the clip or the trailer of this bear that somehow got cocaine in his system and went
80s
nuts.
cocaine.
Yeah, like
80s cocaine.
pure, raw, uncut. He went nuts.
What
right?
did he do? What did he
Straight off
do?
the plane.
I don't know.
What the bear do?
He went nuts.
In the
He
trailer.
went crazy, bro.
Nah, he was just crazy. He was like attacking people.
Yo. Exactly, bro. Yo.
Just thinking like
sounds
eyes
like a
wide.
Sharknado.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
bro, he was
Yo.
he was frothing at the mouth, yo, dude.
Sharknado vibes
Dude,
all over it, bro.
So I'm watching the
movie.
trailer. Cause Claw sends it to me, right? And I'm just like, okay, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this, right?
Yeah.
But I read some stuff on it. It's a real story.
I think I've heard this story.
Yeah, it's a real story, dude. But like going back to what you were saying, like, you know, for movie buffs like me that grew up, you know, we're 80s babies here, right? Most of us. Nicole's not. But it's sad that we can't come up with any original content.
It's brutal, and it's killing stuff. Like, I'm not like, you know, how many times do we got to retell a Star Wars
Right.
movie or
Right.
a Marvel movie?
Now,
or
do you-
or like the Christmas Story?
Right.
There's a new one coming out. Which, look, that might be a great Christmas movie.
But I don't need the I don't
care.
Yeah, I don't need the remake.
I get
I'm good with the
Christmas Story
original.
for 24 hours
Right.
on TBS.
I'm
every
with the
Christmas.
one with the violence.
Yeah.
That one
That
that's
look, but
coming
that's
up.
a new movie. That's a new
that's a
movie
brand
about
new
Santa
movie.
Claus.
I'm with that.
That looks great.
That
That,
shit
with
looks
that.
black.
came out
I like
today.
it.
It looks funny, but it's like that's original, right? That's something that somebody came up
Need
with. That's
that.
not a
Need more of
remake.
that.
That's not a revision thing or whatever it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like one of the movies that I loved, and obviously it's a remake or it's another universe, right? Was when they did Dracula Untold. I like that movie because of the spin that they put on Vlad the Impaler's character, Dracula's character, right? I like movies like that, right? You stay with those, but I also agree with you that they need to start coming up with some original stuff. But it's so easy to just write something, copy and paste it, or change a few things and repackage it, right? Rather than you having to really think and come up with something that's original. Like there's no Quentin Tarantinos anymore. There's no real savvy like that anymore.
Well, the Quentin Tarantinos are the what's the dude, the Jordan Peels?
Jordan Peele.
Okay.
Kind of those,
Yeah.
like it's the.
Well, yeah, he's the only one. Yeah, he's the only one.
But I feel
and
like
his movies are very hit and miss.
it's also the politics as far as like who's being allowed to write the movies and getting the clearance to put it out. You know what I mean? Get the studio behind you.
That's true.
Because I feel like a lot of good ideas either go straight to like TV or straight to Netflix.
Or yeah, that's true.
They are
Yeah,
going
they go
more
straight
to
to,
Or they
like,
or they go to Sundance.
On Sunday,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
Yeah.
true.
And if they go to Sundance, then they level up.
And I
You know
think
what
it was who was it? It was Matt Damon or something was doing an interview where he was saying that like making movies nowadays is not the same. Like
Yeah.
you would make a movie, it would come out, you would have the box office, and
Right.
then you would have the DVD that was coming out that would make just as much money as the box office,
Right.
Because it's sold again. You don't get that anymore.
No.
They have to put all this money into a movie, like hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're lucky if they make that.
Right.
back. Like the Marvel movies, a couple of them were flops. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think the Thor didn't do.
Thor didn't do
great.
well.
Eternals didn't do great.
Eternals didn't do
Eternals
well.
didn't do great at all.
whack.
You know, like I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but it didn't do great money wise either. It didn't
Right.
earn them the money that they put into it.
Right.
At least what they were hoping.
And the thing is with Marvel is that it's the surplus, right? We're gonna put out 20 films. If 4 are bombs, we're okay
We
with
good.
that because
Yeah.
we put out 20 of them.
That makes
So we
sense.
get 10 bangers,
That's
we
the-
made our money back. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
That's the record
So
label
yeah,
contract.
That sound like
Yeah, that's
that
the
sound like
record
music
business.
to me.
That's the I got
Yeah.
Rihanna on this
Yeah,
label.
exactly.
I'm gonna drop her cousin,
Right.
And you know what I mean, like 4 other trash ass rappers.
right. But if I get
hey,
that
got
one
Rihanna.
banger, I'm okay. Like you know what I mean?
Christmas, yeah.
We'll recoup. We'll make $300 million off this one record,
Right.
and we'll be all right. You know what I mean?
That's the
But
year.
I think what happened with movies, Tom, is the Writers Guild strike.
Yeah.
The strike screwed up everything because there were a lot of original movies that got shredded and ripped up in the strike. There was a lot of great stuff that they had in the tuck that was like, man, if this didn't happen, woo, you were going to get some real good films. You know what I mean? Because, listen, we live in an age at this point where it's like everything's CG. Everything is this. I don't need a CG movie for the movie to be good. And I think this generation is not realizing that. Is that you don't need the CGs and all that stuff. You can tell a great story without that. I watched a movie on Netflix the other day called The Harder They Fall.
Yeah, I like that movie.
It's a Western, black Western. And all that. It was a great film. 𝐦𝐤𝐤, great film. But I'm talking about that Quentin Tarantino type of style film. You don't get that from everybody else, right? So it's like I'm stuck there. I need somebody else to be able to take the reins and push it forward like that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't feel like it's gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like there's not. The movies that sell are literally Marvel movies and Disney movies.
I agree.
Other than that, you're really not.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna sell.
The last good movie I've actually saw original was Soul, the Disney movie.
I love
Okay.
that movie.
Yeah, I
That's
agree with you.
phenomenal.
That was really good.
amazing.
It was
Like,
really good.
Even the design of the CG
Yeah.
and everything,
Yep.
the story told was
Great.
awesome.
Soundtrack.
Everything was
really
beautiful.
good.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably one of the most original movies I've seen
Yeah.
recently that I'm like just stands out.
I'm not a big animated movie guy, but that one was that was really good.
Really good.
Really good.
Main character, Mets fan.
Yeah.
One scene, you catch him wearing a Mookie
He's
Wilson
a
jersey.
damn saint. All right. anybody who's a Mets fan is a saint. Spider-Man's a saint. Okay, we all know that, right?
God bless him. Mr. Spider-Man.
God bless Peter Parker. But yeah, man, I agree. I think it's just one of those things where you might just be right, where we're not gonna get that type of movie anymore. But what happens to that generation of actors and actresses that
Well, I think we're gonna get kind of a shift because where you have the you have all these streaming services, and a lot of people are getting disconnected with it because it's costing so much money to get all these
Right.
streaming services. How many people do you talk to that are like, I just watch YouTube all day?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're gonna get good movies. They're just not good. Or you're gonna get good content, good movies, good videos. They might just not be at the big budget productions of a lot of these studios, but you'll get people putting out their passion projects on YouTube on Freeform.
And I'll be okay with that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like there were comedians that are like, I don't know why I'm hitching my wagon to Netflix or Hulu when I can come out with my special
On YouTube.
put it out on YouTube,
Right.
and I'll get double the amount of views on
Yeah.
there than I will on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to make a killing that way.
That's true.
Like maybe in a way, it's gonna kickstart people into like a new. Hopefully, I guess this is a hope wishful thinking. Like a new wave of creativity. We're like, nah, I'm not gonna rely on these stupid studios. I'm gonna go make something myself and see what the public thinks.
Yeah.